Good morning, everyone. This is Greg Lentz, and I'm standing here at the warehouse in Swannanoa, North Carolina, and about to head to Anderson, South Carolina. And we want to give a shout out to Ingles Markets, and we had a presentation with them yesterday, and then another one doing a campaign drive for us for hurricane season 2018. And we're so appreciative for their efforts, for their work and their labor of love and helping Hearts with Hands. So again, we'll be headed down there in just a few moments. Provide our food box. This is our box of hope, and inside of that box is water, juice, then pop top food items. You got to remember, a lot of them are still displaced, living in tents, living in a hotel situation that doesn't have a kitchen, things of that nature. And so the pop top food items, there'll be soup in this box, there'll be ravioli, there'll be snack items, breakfast items. All of those things will be put inside of this box, and we'll fill it to capacity. It'll be over 18 different items, 16, 18 different items that'll be placed inside of the box. And so what we've asked, or they've asked us to do, is to provide the week of December the 15th through the 20th. I'll head back down and we'll begin to deliver these boxes to those displaced families and students right before the Christmas break. And that's what they've asked us to do, is to give them a food box before their Christmas break, to have something to take home with them. And so, Lord willing, that's what we're trying to work out, trying to do. But the only way that can happen is I've got to have a lot of partners, a lot of friends, and a lot of folks that have a compassion for the folks that's been decimated by the hurricane there in the panhandle of Florida. And so here's what we need you to do. You can see again, this is the box of hope that I have in my hand. And to buy the box and to fill the box is $20 a box. And so we've got to have 7,500 of these boxes. And so that is, if you do the math, that's $20 a box. So that's one way you can help. A whole pallet is 100 boxes, and that is $2,000 a pallet. And you can do it that way, or you can do partial pallets, or a whole pallet, or multiple pallets. And then we've got to have 75 pallets. And so that's $150,000 that we've got to try to raise, and we need to do it today. And so that's going to be the miracle of Campaign Giving Tuesdays today. And so I'm going to come on multiple times. I'll come on from the Ingalls markets down in Anderson, South Carolina, right after I do that presentation, and then I'll be back on when I get back to Asheville this evening. And so here's what I need you to do. If you want to help the students, when now, so when I delivered those boxes to them, there's teachers that were there helping that had lost their homes. There were faculty there that were helping that were living with family in places 2.5, 3 hours away because there's no housing there in Panama City. And so you can imagine just the difficulty of everyday life for these families. So here's what they wanted us to do, is provide a box of hope. And that's just something that would just be a blessing to those families, those students, as they go home for the Christmas break. And so if you could do something special today, this is Giving Tuesday. This is a way that we can work together, that we can begin to share these posts together and let folks know the magnitude of what we're trying to do. So remember, I've got to do 7,500 of the Box of Hope food boxes and get those in the hands of the school system in Bay County, which is Panama City, which is Mexico Beach, those areas that have been decimated by this horrific storm. And there's places that the landscape will never be the same for years to come because of the storm, the difficulties, and the events of what happened. So we want to hope. Bring something that will be a blessing to them right before they go home on Christmas break. So again, here's the plan. This is Giving Tuesday, and here's why I need your help. We want to provide 7,500 food boxes to the school system of Bay County, which is Panama City, which is and get those there. And then what we can do is on the week of December the 15th through the 20th, we'll be hand delivering these boxes to all of the school system there at Bay County. So again, here's what I need. I need 75 people right now that would be willing to go to heartswithhands.org, and you can donate online right now. And that's $2,000, and that would provide one pallet, which is 100 families, a food box right before Christmas. So again, if you could help us with this project, this is Campaign Giving Tuesday, and this is Campaign Helping the School System of Bay County. And again, so I need 75 people today that would be willing to partner with Bay County Schools and help us provide food boxes for those folks there in Bay County. So we need 75 folks that would be willing to do a pallet of boxes. That's 100 on a pallet, and that's $2,000 a pallet. If you want to write to us, you can write to us at Hearts with Hands, P.O. Box 6444, Asheville, North Carolina 28816. So again, if you want to give by writing to us, or if you want to go online and let us know immediately that you're partnering with us, I'll get an email, and I need to know today how many of you would be willing to help the families. Can you imagine if that was you? You just came through Thanksgiving with your family in a warm house. You had food on the table, and you had all the niceties of life. These folks are living in tents, living in tunnel tents, living in circumstances where now it's beginning to get cold, as we took blankets and things to families before we left for Thanksgiving, and we filled up a closet at the Gulf Coast College for family and staff and faculty and students of warm blankets to have for the winter coming on. And so you can imagine, they didn't have Thanksgiving meal like normal. They didn't have all of the necessities like normal. And so we want to provide something that would be an encouragement and a blessing to them as they go home, the students, for Christmas break. So again, here's the program, here's the plan for today. I need 75 people right now that would be willing, and you would be willing to help the students. If that was your son, your daughter, you would want somebody to step up to the plate today and help them. So this is what Bay County's asked us to do. The only way I can do that is you and I partner together. And then we got to have volunteers that are willing to come, and then we got to put all of these boxes together, get them on a tractor trailer, get them shipped down to the Panhandle, down to Panama City, and then get them staged and ready. So the week of December the 15th through the 20th, I can hand deliver these boxes that are displaced. So again, if you could help us today, we'd appreciate it very much. Again, the program, I need 75 folks right now. You could be a church, you could be a pastor, you could be a school, you could be a class, and there may be schools that want to adopt the schools of Bay County. There's elementary schools, there's middle schools, there's high schools. Step up to the plate right now that would be willing to do $2,000, and you can do that right now at heartswithhands.org. The second thing I need you to do, share this post immediately. Let your friends, your family, acquaintances, you got business people that could help us, you got friends that could help us, and so if you would go and share this with them and say, hey, Hearts with Hands needs your help today, and get folks to help us, get folks to give, get folks to go online, heartswithhands.org, and help us immediately. That would be a tremendous help in making